This is just a reminder that nobody has it all together. I've said this before on previous videos, and excuse my voice because there was a bit of screaming today in the seminar that I'm at. But nobody has it all together. 0 people. There's not one person that you can walk down the street. If you were to talk to them, if you were to find out the biggest fears or the biggest struggles or things that have happened in the past that they're still holding on to, every single person is still holding on to something. Every single person still hasn't dealt with something. Type of traumatic event, and that energy is holding in their body. And what I've noticed from the last year's event, the same one that I went to this year, is that people are starting to see me as someone who is vulnerable, someone who is open, someone who is trustworthy. I remember a year and a half ago that I went to the same seminar, and one of the things, without giving too much information, is that people were giving me feedback about how the very first impression, right? And I had to write it down. A year and a half ago, I was displaying confidence externally, but internally, there was all such negative hate about myself. And the feedback that I got was a very consistent pattern. Displays confidence, but wears a mask, and underneath that there is insecurity. People see straight through your bullshit. The very thing that you think that you were hiding, people are seeing right through it. We are intelligent human beings. We can see, we can sense when something is up. We can sense when someone is insecure. We can sense when somebody is holding on to something. There is dense, heavy energy with some people. We can sense that they're holding on to something and they are using their humor, or they are using their kindness, or they are using their smile to mask what is really going on. And the very second that you can be vulnerable and open and share what's going on, you release so much of that. A big part of letting go is speaking out. Because when you speak out, emotion starts to happen, because the very thing that you thought that you logically got over, it doesn't really bother you. It's all in the head, right? But there is so much stuff that happens below the head that when you start to speak it, the body will start to vibrate, or the body will start to do twitches, or there will be things that is going on through emotions or just through physical movements where you will be starting to release. And I'm just so happy that I'm stepping into vulnerability and not the illusion for the guys out there who can definitely, I'm sure, can relate to this. The illusion that I had is that when I share something and I'm vulnerable, I'm weak. And I wanted to protect the identity that I had for myself a year and a half ago to 2 years ago, that I'm this businessman who has it all together, that I'm strong, that I'm powerful. But the very second that I identify with that and that only, I forget that I'm a human being. Because powerful humans also don't feel powerful at times. People who are strong also have times where they feel weak. And the very second that I identify with one thing, I rob myself of experiencing the other thing. And life isn't always about feeling positive. It's not always about feeling strong. And the very second that you can admit to that and be vulnerable about that, I just feel this sense of relief and freedom that comes with that, knowing that I don't have to have it all together every single day. There are times where you can have a day off and just have a self-love day and just put movies on, or just sit with yourself, or just go out in nature. You can give yourself permission to have that. Because the very second that you just pour all that love outside of you, you're forgetting about the most important thing, which is you. And when you just constantly give your love outside, there comes a period of time where you have nothing else to give. So I just wanted you guys to remember that. So I love every single one of you, and I'm looking forward to getting out in nature, shooting some really cool videos for you guys, and not just shooting this video on my iPad, where I have my laptop in front of me and starting to shoot some really cool videos. So I love every single one of you, and until I see you guys in the very next video, remember to love all living things, and most importantly,